The hardest aspect of accumulating wealth, according to Munger, is earning the first $100,000 from scratch with no seed money. The next significant obstacle was reaching the first million. To do it, one must constantly spend less than one earns. He compares becoming wealthy to rolling a snowball, starting at the top of a big hill, getting rolling early, and trying to roll that snowball for a very long time are all beneficial. Today, we will talk about why your first $100,000 will change your life according to Charlie Munger. Is it most difficult to make the first $100,000? The accumulation of one's first $100,000 in personal finances or investments is without a doubt the most challenging endeavor. This sum of money is typically acquired through the sale of one's time and labor in exchange for a paycheck. Since you sell your time and labor directly to an employer for a 1-to-1 ratio, doing a job renders you incapable of utilizing leverage. Only one time is required of you to earn the money. There is no opportunity for dividends or compounding of gains, and there is no residual income from working. When you reach a net worth of $100,000, you will be in a position to start diversifying your income sources by purchasing trading systems, cash flow assets, real estate, and investments. When you put your money to work and it starts making you money, the most difficult aspect of managing your personal finances is over, and you can begin to enjoy the benefits of capital gains, compounding returns on capital, dividends, and cash flow from assets. There are other avenues to financial success besides simply trading your time for cash. Where exactly are the rewards of your investments? The first $100,000 is such a struggle because the majority of it is depending solely on how much you save. If you have less than $100,000 in liquid assets, the returns on your investments will have a negligible impact on your overall net worth. It all comes down to how much money you are able to deposit into your bank account on a monthly basis. The marvelousness of the initial $100,000. When you have saved your first $100,000, the returns on investments will begin to make life a little bit simpler for you. Imagine you had a portfolio worth $100,000 that generates 4% in annual dividends. That implies you will receive a payment of $333 each and every month, even though you won't be doing any work. That kind of money has the potential to have a significant impact. That's more than half my monthly rent payment right there. If these dividends rise at a rate of 7% each year and are reinvested, you will bring in $371 each month in the second year without making any further financial investments. This is assuming that you do not make any additional investments. The annual payouts will continue to increase in size year after year. It's just a little flywheel that spins faster and faster each year, paying you more and more without requiring you to put in any further effort on your part. That's why having a cool $100,000 in the bank is so fantastic. The first $100,000 provides options. It is not true that having $100,000 in the bank will provide you with complete financial independence. Nonetheless, it will give you greater financial flexibility. Consider the implications. Because you have some money saved up, you have the freedom to leave a job that you despise and start fresh somewhere else if your investment income is in the range of $300 to $400 per month. If you do this, you will have more options available to you. You are in a position where you can afford to go on vacation and explore the world if you take some time off. If you want to take the risk of establishing your own business, you have enough money saved up to get things off the ground so that you won't have to worry about falling behind on your rent payments. A lump sum of $100,000 is not sufficient to ensure that one will never have to work again, but it is nevertheless an amount that has the potential to drastically alter one's life. It provides you with a choice. Additionally, it helps you feel at ease with your finances. In the event that you were to lose your job, it would not be the end of the world, nor would you have to make a frantic effort to find another source of income as soon as possible. In the event that one of your tires blows out, you won't need to worry about whether or not you have the money to replace it. So how do we get the first $100,000? You work. You embrace the grind. Put your head down. Take up side hustles. Get promotions. Live simply. Let go of your ego. Pack your lunch. Practice delayed gratification. And learn patience. You are already aware that you will not receive returns on your investments, which will make the journey more difficult. It is necessary for you to save aside an absurdly large portion of the money that you make. Consider picking up additional work on the side if the salary at your primary job is low. You should seek simple strategies to save money if your expenses are eating up a significant portion of your income. Make the switch to a cell phone service that offers lower rates. Share a room with a friend. Spend some time living at home with your parents. Take an older model vehicle. Prepare all your own meals. Establish predetermined amounts to be deposited into both your 401k and your bank accounts on a regular basis. These very minor adjustments to your way of living can have a significant impact on how quickly you can save your first $100,000. Never undervalue the significance that even the smallest regular costs can have on your finances. Work like it's the old days. Save up your first $100,000 as quickly as you can and you'll have more financial freedom. See which of these wise $1,000 expenditures makes the most sense for you by looking over this list. Pay off your debt first. Priorities come first. Make paying off your debt a top priority if you have a lot of it, especially if it has a high interest rate like credit cards often do. Whether you owe $2,000 or $25,000, investing $1,000 in debt consolidation can significantly improve your financial situation. You can save $250 a year in interest if your interest rate is 25%. Create or increase the size of an emergency fund. Living life without having access to emergency funds is perilous. Most of us need to have 3 to 9 months worth of costs saved up and ready to go in case some unforeseen circumstance, like a job loss or expensive medical bill occurs. Putting $1,000 into an account that is often near empty will help you avoid incurring overdraft penalties. You may also receive other benefits or be exempt from other fees by reaching certain minimum requirements. Place the money in a retirement account. Place the cash in an IRA. A Roth IRA allows you tax-free withdrawals in retirement, while a standard IRA reduces your taxable income. The maximum IRA contribution is $6,500 for people 60 and over, and $5,500 for the majority of people. Even though a single $1,000 investment won't guarantee a good retirement, it can undoubtedly contribute to one, particularly if you're still young. Market matching returns from an affordable broad market index fund, such as one based on the Standard & Poor's 500, will be respectable. It can be challenging to outperform that, but if you're willing to try, you might consider investing in one or more particular businesses that you think will expand faster than average during the ensuing decades. Although they won't always perform as expected, if you thoroughly investigate your choices and then monitor the development of the business you invest in, you stand a possibility of outperforming the market. Save money for college. Open or fund Junior's 529 plan account. You can invest a sizable sum in them, and the money will grow tax-deferred. Until the account balance reaches several $100,000, contributions are frequently unrestricted. Nevertheless, exceeding the annual limit for tax-free gifts may result in taxes. Distributions used to pay for acceptable college-related costs are tax-free. Encourage your kids to invest. If you can use that $1,000 to encourage your children to start investing, the long-term benefits will be exponential. To study and invest in select firms together, you may open a custodial account at a nearby brokerage for them. Talk about how businesses develop and overcome obstacles. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.